He doesn't explain, he doesn't defend. He lets the moment pass and moves on ahead. No energy wasted on clearing the air. If something is real, it doesn't need repair. He learned early that words can dilute, was strong in intention and solid in truth. While others rush to be understood, he stays exact. Some things lose their power once spoken out loud. He doesn't explain because he already knows that certainty lies in how something shows. No speeches, no reasons, no need to persuade. He lets consistency carry the weight. He's seen explanations we can resolve, turn clarity thin. The more you justify direction, the more doubt slips in. So he keeps his focus private, protected, contained, not hidden in fear, just carefully trained. He doesn't react to suspicion or slow down for belief. If someone needs proof, they're already too deep. He walks with intention, not urgency or pride. Every step aligned from the inside. He doesn't explain, he doesn't announce. He lets alignment speak for itself. No pressure to convince, no urge to be known. What's built with discipline stands on its own. Silence sharpens his edges, removes what won't last. He measures his actions not by noise but by impact. There's calm in his posture, no tension to show. The kind that comes from knowing where to go. He doesn't correct assumptions or chase the right frame. Time exposes what's real without calling a name. If questioned, he listens. If doubted, he waits. Nothing unsettles his internal pace. He doesn't explain, not out of distance or pride, but because direction doesn't need to be justified. He trusts what he's built and where it will end. Some men speak endlessly, he simply moves ahead. And when results finally surface, clear, steady, exact, there's nothing left to clarify. The silence said that. Because he never had to. The path stayed intact, and the outcome did too. I move where the lights don't stay, where silence knows my name. No banners, no praise, no sound, yet every step still bends the ground. I learn to breathe beneath the weight of choices no one sees, while others speak to feel alive. I rule the hour silently. There's a fire behind calm eyes, a storm I'll never show. I don't need proof, I don't need noise, I already know. I wear invisible crown, no gold, no shine, no throne. I stand when the world sits down. I walk this path alone. No echoes follow my ground. No witnesses around, but power lives in what's not found. I wear an invisible crown. The night taught me discipline, patience carved in stone. I built my strength in quiet rooms where doubt was overthrown. I don't chase shadows on the wall or mirrors asking why. I answer only to the voice that doesn't need to cry. Pressure made my vision clear, pain taught me control. I turned restraint into a blade and solitude to gold. I wear invisible crown, no symbols to be shown. I don't demand the world bow down. I already own the calm before the sound, the truth without a crowd. What's earned in silence stays profound. I wear an invisible crown. Oh, no. Let them doubt, let them guess, let them misunderstand. I don't explain what I became, I let results still stand. No rush, no fear, no borrowed flame, no need to prove my place. I lead myself through darker days with a steady pace. And when the noise begins to fade and masks all fall apart, they'll feel the weight they never saw, the quiet of my heart. I wear an invisible crown, not lost, not looking around. I don't rise up, I settle deep where kings are rarely found. No trophies break the ground, no spotlight pulls me down. I am the calm the storm bows. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wear an invisible crown. I don't raise my voice to feel in charge. I don't need the room to bend. The real war never showed its face, it lived beneath the skin. I learned early what silence costs, what focus takes away. Every thought I did in discipline came back another day. So I built walls inside my mind, not to hide but to define, where impulse ends and will begins, where order draws the line. I don't conquer what I see, I govern what I am. No borrowed strength, no outside flame, my power stays intact. This is inner dominion. drawn in sand. No victory the world can steal, no crown held in my hand. I rule the space behind my eyes, the breath before command, the quiet place where choices form. This is inner dominion. I watch desire overreach and reason lose its ground. I chose restraint, I chose the pause where clarity is found. Control is not the absence of fire, it's knowing when it burns. I kept my hands away from chaos and learned what patience earns. Every urge I didn't feed became a sharpened tool. Every time I stayed composed, I rewrote every rule. I don't chase outcomes or applause or mirrors asking why. I answer only to the standard. I refuse to compromise. This is inner dominion, built slowly breath by breath. The strength to stand unmoved by fear, the calm that outlasted death. I don't react, I don't retreat, I don't explain my ground. I mastered what I could control, and silence made it sound. Pressure tested who I was and stripped what wasn't real. I lost the need to be perceived and gained the strength to feel. Not louder, not aggressive, not cold but always clear. I learned that discipline is care for everything held dear. If the world collapses outward, I remain within my frame. I don't depend on what I lose or cling to what remains. This is inner dominion, unseen but fully known. I don't demand authority, I stand in it alone. No chaos owns my center, no moment takes command. I rule myself completely. This is inner dominion. This is inner dominion. Built in the dark, nothing about this was sudden. Nothing arrived complete. I wasn't shaped by moments of comfort, but by nights that didn't speak. I stayed when no one was counting, when effort felt unseen, every step felt unfinished, but still I moved in between. There was no sign that said continue, no guarantee ahead, only a quiet decision not to turn back instead. I learned to work without momentum, to act without reward, to trust the process forming quietly behind a closed door. This was built in the dark, when no praise ever lived. No one noticed the discipline or how much I gave. I shaped my frame in silence when nothing left a mark. What What stands with weight and balance now was built in the dark. I didn't wait for clarity, I built it piece by piece. Through repetition and restraint, when progress wouldn't speak. Some days felt like standing still, some nights questioned my aim. But staying consistent without witnesses taught me control over flame. I learned that strength grows quietly when tested without relief. That confidence is not declared, it forms underneath. No spotlight marked my effort, no voice said I was close, only inner structure holding firm while pressure slowly rose. This was built in the dark. No crowd to impress, no shortcuts through the uncertainty, no script to confess. I learned who I was becoming before I knew the part. Nothing here was borrowed light, it was built in the dark. Or justify the strain. Some things lose their power when translated into names. What matters holds its posture now, without demanding to be seen. The quiet work beneath the surface to find what's steady in me. If the light arrives tomorrow, it won't change what I am, it will only reveal the outline of something already planned. I don't fear unseen foundations or paths that start alone. The strongest structures rise intact from pressure no one knows. This was built in the dark, patient, slow and exact. No rush to feel complete, no need to look back. I didn't wait for belief to start, I move without remark. What stands with purpose and control was built in the dark. I don't sit where eyes are drawn or wait for rooms to part. My place was never built from noise, it formed inside the dark. No banners hanging overhead, no cheers when I arrive. The ground beneath me doesn't move, but everything I learned that seats of power don't always face the crowd. Some are carved in solitude and held without a sound. I don't posture or declare, I don't lean into demand. The strongest weight is carried best when held by steady hand. This is a quiet throne, no marble, no display, no voices lifting me above, no debts I have to pay. I don't rise for recognition about what is shown. I rule from inner stillness, this is a quiet throne. I watched ambition chase a chair that never holds its shape, built careless from borrowed confidence, it fractures underway. I chose a slower architecture, measured breath by breath. Every piece was tested first against restraint and death. The throne I hold was earned in silence through patience and delay. Not by claiming more than I could keep, but knowing when to stay. I don't need loyalty announced or followers in line. Alignment speaks without a word when structure is refined. This is a quiet throne, no symbol carved in stone, no crown reflecting borrowed light, no need to be known. I don't command attention or force the world to bend. I sit where balance holds its ground and outcomes quietly ascend. Pressure doesn't move my center, it only shows the frame. What's unstable shakes itself, what's grounded stays the same. I don't fear being overlooked or standing out of sight. What matters holds its position, whether seen or not in light. If I leave the room unnoticed and order doesn't fall, that's how I know the throne I keep was never built on walls. This is a quiet throne, unclaimed but fully held. No distance from responsibility, no stories left to tell. I don't need to be remembered or carved into a stone. I remain where control is calm. This is a quiet throne. This is a quiet throne. I don't decorate my strength or frame it for the view. What's real doesn't ask permission, it simply moves things through. I don't perform my certainty or dress it up in sound. I let structure speak for me when outcomes settle down. There's a difference between control and needing to be seen. One fades when attention leaves, the other stays unseen. I learned early how display can weaken what is true. The louder the announcement, the less it tends to do. I rule without display, no signal, no parade, no symbol asking for respect, no image to be made. I don't announce direction or posture for the crowd, I let consistency decide. I rule without display. I don't chase visible approval or compete for higher ground. I invest in what compounds when no one's looking around. While others polish presence, I refine what doesn't bend. Systems hold when pressure hits it, filled with quiet intent. I don't confuse influence with standing in the light. Some force forces shape the outcome by never coming into sight. Every choice is measured twice, not rushed, not dramatized. I prefer stability over momentary rise. I rule without display, not hidden, just exact. No gestures overextended, no steps I can't retract. I don't assert importance or signal where I stand. I let alignment move the room without a lifted hand. Silence keeps the structure clean, removes unnecessary weight. I don't spend energy convincing, I let results translate. Power that needs constant proof is fragile by design. What lasts is rarely visible while it's still in its prime. I don't react to provocation or trade calm for a scene. Urgency is not authority, clarity is lean. If the system stays intact when I step out of view, that's how I know the order holds and what I built was true. I rule without display, no title, no acclaim, no spotlight tracing movement, no need to mark my name. I don't dominate or impress or force reality. I hold the frame, I keep the line. I rule without display. I don't look back to measure ground or count the steps I made. What's finished doesn't speak to me, I let it slowly fade. There's a line I follow in my chest, a compass without sound. It points ahead through quiet hours where clarity is found. I don't narrate my movements or justify my pace. Some roads require discipline, not comfort or a phase. While questions circle endlessly, I keep my direction set. I learned that doubt grows louder when silence isn't kept. Eyes forward, silence kept. No signal sent behind. I don't announce my reasons, I only proof for signs. I walk beyond distraction, beyond regret. I hold my focus steady, eyes forward, silence kept. I watched explanation and truth and intention slowly bend. The more you speak your purpose, the more it starts to end. So I guard it like a quiet flame, protected from the wind. Not hidden out of fear, but so it can begin. I don't respond to every glance or slow to be understood. Momentum doesn't need approval to know when it is good. There's strength in unfinished sentences, power in restraint. Some things remain intact only when they're left unpainted. Eyes forward, silence kept. I don't drift, I don't forget. I don't borrow yesterday or rush what hasn't said. I move with clear intention without a net. I stay aligned, uninterrupted, eyes forward, silence kept. mistake isolation for being disconnected. I chose focus over comfort and never regretted. The world pulls sideways constantly with noise and borrowed views. I stay exact with what I know and careful what I choose. No need to win an argument, no need to prove a role. I measure progress internally and answer to that alone. If pressure rising unexpectedly, I don't change who I am. I reduce until what matters fits inside my hand. Eyes forward, silence kept. Not rigid, not closed off. Just discipline enough to move when others fall or stop. I don't seek validation or collect regret. I walk my path uninterrupted, eyes forward, silence kept. Along the summit, the air gets thinner every step. The voices fade below. What once felt close is far away. The higher that I go, I didn't climb for admiration or a name they recognize. I followed something worthless that never asked me why. The path narrow without warning, comfort slowly disappeared. Every doubt I didn't conquer waited lower down from here. I learned that distance changes meaning, perspective sharpens sight. What looks heavy from the ground feels different at this height. I'm alone at the summit, no applause in the wind, no hands reaching out for me, no mirror looking in. I don't miss the noise behind me or the safety of the crowd. What I gained was never shared. I'm alone at the summit now. The view doesn't celebrate me, it simply lets me see how much I had to let go of to keep my balance free. I thought a rival would feel louder, like a moment carved in stone, but it's quiet, almost fragile, standing here alone. There's no one left to measure me, no pace I need to match. Every weakness shed itself on stretches I pass back. The climb refined my breathing, remove what wasn't true. I didn't become something new, I uncovered what I knew. I'm alone at the summit, no flags above my head, no voice confirming anything, no comfort in what's said. I don't feel larger than before, just clearer than I was. The cost was real, the gain was earned. I'm alone at the summit because I'm alone at the summit because solitude isn't emptiness, it's space without demand, where every thought stands on its own land and answers come unplanned. I don't stay long in this moment. I know what peaks can do. They tempt you into freezing time and forgetting what's still true. The summit isn't meant for living, it's meant to realign, to remind you why you started before the next decline. I'm alone at the summit, and that's exactly right. No witness needed for the truth that's sharpened in the climb. I turn back with steady steps, not weak or not undone. I didn't climb to stay above, I climbed to know who I become. I'm alone at the summit. I don't rush the moment, I let it come to rest. I've learned that hesitation can sharpen every test. There's a stillness in my breathing when decisions lock in place. No anger in the movement, no emotion on my face. I don't confuse feeling nothing with being unaware of. I feel everything completely, I just don't leave it there. Pressure doesn't make me louder, it removes what doesn't stay. What survives beneath the weight is what I choose to keep this way. This is cold resolve, not cool, not detached, just clarity refined by lessons that still last. I don't freeze, I don't collapse, I don't drift or lose control. I stand steady in the moment. This is cold resolve. I've seen passion burn direction, I've seen impulse break the frame. Some fires destroy the structure before they light the flame. So I slowed my inner rhythm till it answered only truth. Every choice I make is grounded, not in fear but in proof. I don't argue with the past or bargain with the cost. What's decided stays decided, even when something's lost. There's discipline in finishing what emotion can't sustain. I don't follow inspiration if it fractures under strain. This is cold resolve, built quietly with time, the strength to move without applause or reassuring signs. I don't need to feel at peace to know my stance is whole. I remain exact and present. This is cold resolve. When uncertainty surrounds me, I reduce, I don't expand. I narrow down the signal till the truth is in my hands. I don't seek relief in motion or escaping noise. I let silence do the sorting before I make the choice. Some call it being distant, some call it being closed. I call it staying functional when pressure overloads. If I turn away from comfort, it's because I've already seen that ease can blur intention and weaken what I mean. This is cold resolves us, no resolve. No drama, no display. I don't harden, I don't soften. and I simply stay. When the moment finally calls and action takes its role, I move once without regret. This is cold resolve. I don't stand where the light demands, I choose where it never stays. Some power works from quieter ground, away from the display. I learned that influence doesn't shout, it settles in the room. It changes direction without a word and leaves no visible move. I don't chase recognition or wear it on my face. I let alignment shape the outcome at its own pace. While others fight to be perceived, I refine what can't be seen. The strongest hands are rarely shown, they move behind the scene. This is shadow authority, no signal, no decree. No need to claim a higher ground or false identity. I don't command with noise, I don't bend reality. I shape the flow by standing firm. This is shadow authority. I've watched attention weaken mine, turn focus into need. I stepped away from empty praise and sharpened clarity. I don't react to provocation or rush to take control. I let imbalance expose itself while I remain whole. There's discipline in staying still when pressure asks for speed. I don't confuse immediate action with what's actually needed. Every choice I didn't announce grew heavier with time. Quiet decisions compound when patience is the spine. This is shadow authority, unseen but fully felt. No title carved in stone or steel, no image ever built. I don't enforce direction, I don't demand belief. I let consistency lead the way beyond what eyes can reach. Before the shift is clear, I start before collapse. I notice cracks in certainty before they overlap. I don't depend on others' doubt or confidence displayed. I trust the structure I've refined and the calm I maintained. If the room changes when I enter, but no one knows my name, that's how you know the balance moved without a claim. I don't stay long where power fades into noise and show. I prefer spaces where control is quiet, deep and slow. shadow authority. No audience, no throne, no force supply, no voice raised, yet outcomes are my own. I don't seek to dominate or prove superiority. I lead by holding steady ground. This is shadow authority.
I don't rush when the room starts shaking. I don't flinch when the volume grows. While the crowd keeps accelerating, I stay slow. I've seen panic dress up as motion. I've seen chaos wear confidence. Most voices speak out of emotion, I don't. I learned early how sound can lie, how urgency clouds the view. So I build my balance inside where pressure can't break through. I hear everything, choose nothing that doesn't serve my aim. Not every signal needs reaction, not every spark needs flame. I stay still above the noise where the air is clean and clear. While confusion fights for a voice, I disappear. I don't climb, I don't rejoice, I don't sink, I don't avoid. I stand calm above the noise, undisturbed, unsteered. The louder it gets, the slower I move, the sharper my focus becomes. When fear tries to prove something, I say none. I don't mistake speed for direction or volume for control. I wait until intention aligns with my soul. There's power in selective hearing and knowing what to ignore. Not every call deserves an answer, not every knock a door. I've watched minds drown in momentum, chasing echoes in the dark. I stayed with what was essential and trusted my mark. I stay still above the noise, no rush inside my chest. While urgency destroys its voice, I stay at rest. I don't react, I don't destroy, I don't numb, I don't avoid. I stand calm above the noise, centered, unimpressed. Silence taught me what matters, clarity showed me the cost. I let go of distractions before they were lost. I don't fight to be the loudest or rush to be seen. I let consistency speak in spaces between. If the world spins faster tomorrow, I won't chase its pace. I already chose my tempo, I know my place. When the shouting fades to nothing and the dust settles down, what remains isn't the loudest, it's the sound. I stay still above the noise, no crown, no control, just a steady inner voice that keeps me whole. I don't need to overemploy or prove or overjoy. I remain calm above the noise, and that's my role. I don't speak until the room is still. until the air is listening. Some things are led without a sound, without permission given. I don't raise my hands or point the way. I stand where lines are drawn. Movement starts before the signal, before the first word's gone. I learned that presence shapes the flow more than orders ever could. When certainty enters a space, it's already understood. This is an unspoken command, no echo, no demand, no force behind the gesture, just a steady hand. I don't instruct, I don't persuade, I don't explain my stand. I let alignment take its place. This is an unspoken command. I don't compete for attention or ask the crowd to hear. The calmest voice in any room is always the most clear. I've seen loud certainty collapse under its own weight, while patience moves the outcome without the need to stay. Every pause is chosen carefully, every step aligned. I leave just enough silence for direction to be found. I don't correct, I don't control, I influence by being. When balance enters with me, resistance starts retreating. This is an unspoken command, not written, not rehearsed. No threat beneath the quiet tone, no need to be asserted. I don't chase agreement or force a final stand. I let coherence lead the way. This is an unspoken command. Yeah. Until timing was exact, impulse fades, intention stays. That's how momentum acts. There's discipline in doing less when less already works. The sharpest edge is clarity, refined beneath the surface. I don't signal dominance, I don't demand control. I move in ways that make the next step feel inevitable. If I leave a room in silence, things continue as before. That's how you know the order said without a single word. This is an unspoken command, no sound to understand, no visible
I wait before the silence breaks, before the world begins to speak. There's a pressure in the quiet air, a promise I don't get to keep. No one knows what fills my chest when the room is still and bare. I carry futures on my back and leave no trace I was there. I learned to smile without relief, to stand when rest won't come, to hold decisions in my hands until the damage is done. Not broken, not unsure, just steady, cold and clear. I move forward without a sound while everyone disappears. This is the weight no one sees, the cost of staying calm, the strength of holding everything and showing none at all. No applause, no relief, no one hears the call, but I remain. I don't release. This is the way no one sees. I don't speak of what I know, on nights that never sleep. Some truths are meant to stay below, buried far too deep. I watched the easy past collapse under careless feet. I chose a road that bends my spine, but keeps my vision clean. Every choice removes a part of who I used to be, but clarity is worth the price of lost simplicity. I don't envy louder lives or crowns that shine too bright. They never had to carry storms and call it calm at night. This is the way no one sees, the discipline, the strain, the art of standing in control while swallowing the pain. No medals, no release, no comfort when I fall, but silence keeps me incomplete and stronger than them all. I don't ask the world to know, I don't need to be understood. I learned that power doesn't beg, it does what must be done. If I ever slow my pace or let my balance slip, everything I hold will fall from the strength of my grip. So I walk with measured breath and eyes that don't look back. The heaviest weight is carried best when no one feels the crack. This is the way no one sees, but it made me who I am. I didn't break, I didn't bleed, I learned how not to bend. No witness, no relief, no need to be believed. I carry it so others don't. This is the way no one sees. forest begins before the doors are wide. No footprints left behind my path, no name for me to sign. I learned to walk between the lines, where shadows never stay. Not lost, not found, just forward bound at the edge of every day. I don't announce my presence here, I let the moment pass. Some roads are meant to disappear the second that you pass. I train my mind to travel light, no history to carry. What's heavy slows the future down, so I leave nothing buried. These are steps without echo, no sound when I arrive. No mirror asks me who I am, no proof that I survive. I cross without a shadow, I leave without a mark. I learn to trust the silent ground and walk alone through dark. I don't explain what drives my pace or where my silence leads. Some movements lose their meaning when exposed to too much need. I've seen ambition speak too loud and crumble in the light. I chose restraint, I chose control, I chose the quieter fight. There's discipline in empty space and power in restraint. I learned that focus sharpens more when nothing pulls the weight. I don't carry yesterday or dream too far ahead. I place my foot, I take the ground, I move on what's unsaid. These are steps without echo, unheard but always sure. No signal sent, no message left, yet every move is pure. I pass through crowded moments, untouched by what they are. I don't need paths that others see, I follow what I got. 'Cause the night doesn't ask for reasons, it only lets me move. I breathe in calm, I breathe out doubt, and keep my vision true. If someone looks behind my trail, they'll find an open door. Not empty, not abandoned ground, just space I needed more. I don't rush, I don't resist, I don't demand belief. Some journeys only make sense when silence leads the feet. These are steps without echo, no witness, no return. I don't seek light, I generate the fire I've already earned. I move beyond the question, beyond the need to show. The strongest paths are always made by steps no